Hi there. I'm Dr. Noelle Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today, some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic, mining for gold. Corporate reorganization sounds like, just one of those fancy made-up kind of terms until it happens to you. Then you realize the awful certainty of what it means. You're fired. Getting older just sounds like, something that happens naturally to all of us, until you realize it also means companies don't want to hire you. They'd rather go with that fresh-faced 24-year-old, which you were not so very long ago, and suddenly life gets very scary. Your security seems precarious, and the lifestyle you worked so hard to acquire looks like it's going down the drain. If life in the 21st century is full of marvels and better living through technology, for many of us, it's also full of constant change and chaos, especially given the upside, downwards, backwards year of COVID. The likelihood of losing your job or your company, even your particular line of work, the likelihood of those going out of existence are great. The skills you learned are likely to become outdated way before you're ready for it, and the number of people vying for your job is likely to go up, not down. In face of such realities, life can feel mightily insecure, and the amount of Maalox consumed goes up exponentially. Short of tightening your belt unbearably or moving to the wilds hoping to live off the land, what do? How do you continue to live a happy and successful life? Number 1, mine for the gold. The gold is your inner gold, those personal qualities that lie beneath the skills you have learned or the trade you practice. Personal qualities are, for example, the self-discipline you've acquired, the creativity you've brought to the surface, the focus and concentration you've developed, the ability to listen, the patience, the perseverance, the persistence that have evolved as you have met the various challenges of your life. These qualities, and many, many more, are the gold that underlie your more obvious skills and the what I know how to do. These are the qualities it benefits you to become aware of, so you can call on and use them when faced with the need to go in new directions. Secondly, discover your talents. Look for your deeper talents, the general talents that support your specific abilities. For example, let's say you have a gift for communicating with others. That means in your former job, you were a good manager. Well, you can apply that talent for communication to many areas, not just managing. If management options are limited, figure out other ways, other jobs in which you can use your talent as a communicator. Think of your talent as your strength, your main support, just as the trunk of a tree is its main support, and the various jobs which could come out of that talent as the branches of a tree, many and varied. Thirdly, be flexible. One of the most critical findings of the research that has been done on those who survive workplace change and go on to greater success is their willingness to be flexible. People who said things like, I'm a middle manager, I've always been a middle manager, so I have to find new work as a middle manager, were least likely to be successful. Those who are willing to say, for example, I've always been a middle manager, I'd like to find new work as a middle manager, but I'm open to doing something quite different, were those most likely to succeed. Expanding your options is bound to lead to greater opportunities for success. Remaining flexible is much easier when you are basing that flexibility on your underlying qualities and talents. You're not starting from scratch, which can be really terrifying, but rather are looking for yet another way to express those very unique qualities and talents which are profoundly yours. Chaos and change are not about to leave our lives just because we're coming out of the pandemic. The ability to respond to an ever-evolving workplace in ways which increase your chances of success and happiness are what winning is all about. Thank you for listening to Up, and check out my new book, I Survived COVID-19, What Now? Finding Happiness and Success in a Post-COVID World, if you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques as well as my website, noelnelson.com. Or take a look at my Meet the Amazings Facebook page. And until next time, be well and take care.